Rocking in the land, rocking in the land, and ringing them bells. I know, oh my Lord, there's rocking in the land, rocking in the land, and ringing them bells. I know, oh my Lord, there's rocking in the land, rocking in the land, and ringing them bells. Rocking in the land, rocking in the land, and ringing them bells. I know, oh my Lord, there's rocking in the land, rocking in the land, and ringing them bells.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. For your safety and also to respect your fellow spectators, please keep the aisles and railings clear during the commencement ceremony. We thank you for your cooperation. The program is about to begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the academic processional. Good morning, and please remain standing. With the Marshal's placing of the University Mace, we open the 2016 Winter Commencement exercises at the University of Nebraska at Kearney. On behalf of our graduates and students, the University of Nebraska Board of Regents, and our faculty, administration, and staff, I am pleased to welcome you. To begin our ceremonies, Taylor Hubbard of Hastings will sing the national anthem. Taylor is the daughter of Craig and Denise Hubbard and Tammy Welch. She will graduate magna cum laude this morning from the College of Fine Arts and Humanities with a double major, Theater Education, 712, and Music Education, K-12. Accompanying Taylor will be UNK staff collaborative pianist, Dr. Jai-Young Hong. Taylor. You may be seated. Taylor, thank you. Congratulations on your magna cum laude graduation from UNK. At this time, I am honored to introduce Douglas Christensen, 9th Chancellor of the University of Nebraska at Kearney. Chancellor Christensen.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our 2016 Winter Commencement exercises. Taylor, thank you for choosing UNK, and what a wonderful performance. Congratulations on all that you've achieved. Thanks again. Commencement. It's a time to reflect on the past, to look to the forward future. The word commencement denotes a fresh start. Not an end, but a beginning. So today, as members of the graduating class of 2016, we know that you're not concluding your education, but instead are beginning just another phase. A phase that's filled with great opportunities, and at the same time filled with the peril of disappointment, but you have every right to feel very proud of yourselves this morning, and all of us here share that pride with you. Perhaps the most important thing that you take with you from your education here at UNK is that you've learned how to learn. You've not been trained, you have been educated. You've been educated to ask why and to gain an understanding, and not in just a singular skill. Going forward, you'll likely be your most valuable asset. So as you all begin your separate journeys this morning, I hope that you remember your time here at UNK not simply as one of those many life experiences, but rather as one of the most important reasons for a good fortune that I'm sure you're going to encounter. On behalf of the faculty, the staff, and the administration, Thank you all for choosing UNK. I'm confident that your university experience will pay you tremendous dividends throughout your life. May that success that you enjoy today follow you every day forward. Thank you all for being here this morning. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Chancellor. Now please welcome Chairman of the University of Nebraska Board of Regents, Kent Schroeder of Kearney. Regent Schroeder.
Thank you. Good morning. Many of you don't know this, but I am in my 18th and last year on the Board of Regents. And so I've cooked up a doozy of a speech. Seriously, I'm often asked, what is the motivation for running for a public office, serving on a board like the University of Nebraska Board of Regents? And I will share this with you. I read this many, many years ago. And it comes from a person least likely to have said something like this. Albert Einstein said, "Only the life lived in service to others is worth living." So that is why, for the past 18 years, I have driven 129,600 miles, attended 648 meetings, and signed 23,985 diplomas electronically. So let me leave you with this. I'm not Albert Einstein, but this is something that I came up with a couple of months ago. If you don't know how good you are, you will never know how much better you could be. If you don't know how good you are, you will never know how much better you could be. Congratulations, graduates.
Regent Schroeder, thank you. This being your last time on our commencement stage, as a member of the University of Nebraska Board of Regents, I want to thank you on behalf of the entire UNK community for your years of leadership and support. You have been a wonderful advocate for our university, and we are grateful. Thank you and best wishes always. I would like to acknowledge other special guests and members of our platform party who will not be introduced later in the ceremony. I ask that they stand as I call their names. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. In the audience to my right, we have former Nebraska State Senator Joel Johnson, former Nebraska State Senator Jim Cuddeback, and on the stage, Student Body President and Student Regent Rachel Flaw, Vice Chancellor for Business and Finance John Watts, Director of Athletics Paul Plinsky, Dean for the Division of Student Affairs Gilbert Hinga, and Dean of the Library Janet Wilkie. Student Gonfaloniers are selected by deans and the Chancellor on the basis of noteworthy achievement, activity, and scholarship to carry the banners for their individual colleges. I ask that they stand and be recognized as I call their names. Again, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Andrew Hansen, Kearney, Honors Convocation Student Speaker. Matthew Perion, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Graduate College. Jacob Findley, Giltner, College of Business and Technology. Kevin Butters, Kearney, College of Education. Brian Hill, North Platte, College of Fine Arts and Humanities. Jeffrey Engelhoff, Grand Island, College of Natural and Social Sciences. Congratulations to our Gonfaloniers. Each commencement, the university's faculty and administration are invited to nominate students from among the graduates to deliver a brief address. Today's speaker is Abby Rhodes of Kearney, the daughter of Keith Rhodes and Deborah Friedman Rhodes. She will graduate summa cum laude this morning from the College of Business and Technology with a major in business administration, emphasis in economics and finance. Abby has distinguished herself as a leader through academic achievement, involvement in campus organizations, and volunteerism. She is a member of the Honors Program, holds a 4.0 grade point average, and achieved the 98th percentile in the National Business Major Field Test. Her academic honors include the Blue Gold Brigade, Outstanding Senior Award, Nestor Leadership Award, Dean's Academic Excellence Award, which she received each semester, Business and Technology Alumni Scholarship for Outstanding Juniors in the field of economics, Richard and Marilyn Jussel Scholarship for Outstanding Honors Program Juniors, and from Multicultural Affairs, the Leadership and Diversity Award and Student of the Year Award. She represented UNK at the University Scholars Leadership Symposium in Hong Kong and at the Human Rights Tulip Award Ceremony in Netherlands. Her campus activities, among others, included Enactus, the Student Advisory Board for the College of Business and Technology, various roles in the Office of Multicultural Affairs, Queer Straight Alliance, the Sustainability Committee, and the Recycling Task Force. And her volunteer efforts included projects such as New Venture Adventure Day, hosting canned food drives, teaching job skills and interview readiness at Crossroads Missions, even being a helper and photographer at Breakfast with Santa. She has done so much, and there is so much more that she plans to do. She has already accepted a position with the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC, as a financial institutions specialist. Her longtime goal is to work in the field of compliance with special interest in corporate social responsibility. Abby, we welcome you to speak on behalf of the graduating class of 2016.
Good morning, graduating class of December 2016. Regents Schroeder and Flaw, Chancellor Christensen, I am honored and excited to speak to you, our families, our friends, and the faculty and staff who have helped shape our UNK journey. Thank you all for your tireless dedication and support that has led to the success of the graduates here today. This journey has been one of self-discovery, friendship, caffeine, and never-ending group projects. All of our journeys have been unique with different challenges and obstacles to overcome, but these winding pathways have taught us life lessons that we will never forget. While reflecting on my experience at UNK, Victory Lap included, there were three reoccurring values that became increasingly important to me the longer I studied here: resilience, humility, and gratitude. These three values have made me a stronger person, and I have witnessed similar strengths in the brilliant group of individuals before me today. The resilience of UNK students is captured in our school's motto: we are difference makers. We seize opportunity when we have the ability to create change. We take on new challenges and solve problems on our campus and in our community, even when such feats originally seemed impossible. We make a difference by always holding the door open for others, saying thank you, and lending a hand to anyone in need. We are not only difference makers, we are also made of differences. UNK is represented by 53 different countries, 49 different states, and all 93 counties of Nebraska. We come from big cities and small towns. We are made up of different races, creeds, and orientations. Together, our differences bring a diversity of thought and ideas that have allowed us to flourish and achieve more. Our resilience was tested as we reached junior and senior year, when classes became more challenging and life more demanding. We worked harder, drank even more caffeine, and rose to the occasion. As our epic journeys are winding down, we can remember the timeless words of Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. As Lopers, we have volunteered in our community, led service projects, gained professional experience, studied abroad, presented our research, and spent numerous late nights working on homework or out with our friends. I am confident that UNK graduates have spent their time making a difference, creating memories that will last a lifetime, and building a remarkable resilience that will help us to succeed in life after college. The second value is humility and the importance of remaining humble. We have the right to be proud of our success and accomplishments as they are well deserved. However, it is our mistakes that we learn from. Like when we thought the deadline was next Tuesday, when we weren't well enough prepared for a final or presentation. Or like a few weeks ago when we locked our keys in our car, our home, or in the Fine Arts Building due to a suspicious package. It's moments like these that teach us valuable life lessons of time management, critical thinking, and humility. To paraphrase many wise people, never be afraid of making mistakes. Be afraid of never learning from them. For the third value, my journey here has also been one of gratitude. As I learned in my very first UNK portal class titled Globalization, nobody is self-sufficient. I'd like to thank a great many people who have assisted us, inspired us, encouraged us, and so much more throughout this journey. When I first made this list of individuals, their names and what I wanted to thank them for spanned across 3 pages, single-spaced, so I have decided to keep it brief. Thank you to our administration and the dozens of offices across this campus for your commitment to our success and development. Thank you to the professors that became our mentors and challenged us to think critically. Thank you, fellow students and advisors, for maintaining over 150 student organizations on this campus that have helped us to make a difference and grow. I would like to thank the Office of Multicultural Affairs, Enactus leaders, the Honors Program, and the College of Business and Technology for the opportunities given to myself and numerous other students. Last but not least, I would like to thank my parents. My parents have always motivated me to do my very best. They have always supported me and listened to my passions and ideas, even the seemingly impossible ones. And without their love and assurance, I would not have had the opportunity to be speaking to you today. Showing our gratitude is one of the simplest, yet most rewarding actions we can take. Fellow graduates, I wish you all the best in life after graduation. I hope you maintain the resilience to keep moving forward, the humility to know when to pause, and the gratitude towards the individuals who helped us figure it all out. I hope you continue to make a difference in your future communities and that you never stop learning from the people and situations around you. Also, I hope that you take the time to reflect on the values most important to you and reflective of your unique journey. Graduating class of December 2016, congratulations, we have reached our destination. Thank you.
Abby, thank you. Congratulations on your many achievements and on your summa cum laude graduation from UNK. The Choraleers is an auditioned concert choir for university students of any major who exhibit exceptional vocal and musicianship skill. They have received national acclaim following performances at venues such as Carnegie Hall, the Mormon Tabernacle, and tours in South America, Italy, Germany, Poland, the Czech Republic, and Austria. Earlier today, they provided the pre-commencement concert, and at this time, we welcome their special performance of Only in Sleep by Eric Essenvalds. Dr. Bauer.
Only in sleep I see their faces, children I played with when I was a child. Louise comes back with a brown child. Oh, a child. Am I a child? A child.
Thank you, Dr. Bauer, and thank you, students. Chancellor Christensen.
Thank you, corps layers and Professor Bauer. Your performances, as always, are outstanding. And Abby, so well said. Thank you so much for being the student speaker this morning. It's an honor to have had you as a UNK student. I know you have a bright, bright future ahead of you, and we're just thrilled that you're one of ours. Thanks again. Regent Flaw, thank you for being here and helping us out today as well. And Regent Schroeder, I don't know what I can say to describe your service as a Board of Regents member. It's been outstanding. This campus and the other 3 university campuses, and actually the entire state, owes you a lot. Your service has been tremendous. You have fought battles for this campus, for all of higher education, and you've truly been one of the difference makers, and publicly we all want to say thank you so much. It's my pleasure now to introduce this morning's keynote speaker, higher education attorney and sports executive Mike Racy. Born and raised in Kansas, Mike graduated from Washburn University with a degree in business administration and received his Juris Doctorate from the University of Missouri, Kansas City. His previous professional experience includes service as Director of Promotions and Marketing at the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics, NAIA, private practice as a general litigation attorney in Kansas City, and employment with the National Collegiate Athletic Association as the Director of Promotions and Marketing, Legislative Assistant, Chief Assistant Staff for Division II, and then as Vice President for the NCAA Division II, the top dog. As Vice President, he managed the Division II governance structure and its $35 million annual operating budget. He provided tremendous leadership in the consideration of policies and legislation that affect all of America and Division II, and coordinated the national office staff and support for the services of over 300 Division II member schools in the United States and Canada. In 2011, he was selected as an American Council on Education Fellow. In 2013, he became the University of Central Missouri's first Chief Strategy Officer, and in 2014 became their Vice President for Law Policy and Strategy. He's been a provider of collegiate athletic consulting, and in February of this upcoming year, he will become the 5th commissioner for the 105-year, during the 105-year history of the MIAA Athletic Conference. Mike and his wife Kathleen and their 3 sons reside in Overland Park, Kansas. I'm so pleased that he could be with us today. This is his inaugural appearance at an MIAA school official function. We want to welcome him to the University of Nebraska at Kearney. I'd like you all to meet Mike Racy. Mike?
Thank you very much. I feel right at home in a gymnasium, so thank you. And thank you for that wonderful introduction, Chancellor Christensen. It's a great honor to be here today at UNK, and I'd like to congratulate all the families and our graduates as you celebrate this very important milestone. So many doors are now open for each of you because you are a college graduate. Job well done. As I look out at this morning's graduates, I'm reminded I've sat in your seat on 3 different occasions. First at my high school graduation, again during my undergraduate ceremony, and then finally at my law school graduation. Each time I remember hoping the speaker would be both interesting and quick with their remarks, and I hope to accomplish both of those objectives for you today. I've also been reminded recently that being the commencement speaker is a little like being the strange aunt or uncle at the holiday gathering. It wouldn't be an important gathering without their invitation and without them showing up, but everyone sure hopes that they don't say too much. As you heard in my introduction, I was raised in Kansas. I spent most of my career in higher education and in leadership positions in intercollegiate athletics. I want to speak to you this morning about some of the lessons that I've learned from sport. I've been fortunate to work for 4 of the 5 presidents of the NCAA, and they taught me that the NCAA is a higher education association. Its mission is education, education through sport. I want to accomplish 2 things with this morning's address. First, I'd like to show you how I discovered my passion, which helped define the professional purpose in my life. And then second, I'd like to encourage all of you to consider a few core principles which I've discovered to be meaningful in my career in intercollegiate athletics, and I hope they're meaningful to you as you embark on your own career or graduate studies. As a kid growing up in Lawrence, Kansas, I loved sports. I wasn't just passionate about playing sports, however. I was passionate about organizing sports. I loved having structure around the driveway basketball games or structure around the backyard football games. I loved to mark the boundaries for the fields that we played on. I loved to organize the bracket for our neighborhood driveway basketball tournaments. I was a kid that didn't mind keeping score on the chalkboard while the other kids played basketball. I loved the competition, but I also was a stickler to the structure of the events we would use to determine winners and losers. My mom's here today, and I'm sure she would confirm these quirky and unusual interests of her son. Fast forward now to 30 years. As a dad to 3 boys, we always enjoyed turning our backyard into the best sport venue in the neighborhood. From home run fences and dugouts for our wiffle ball tournaments to a homemade golf green for chipping and putting competition, we worked hard to create the unique places for special sports memories. My oldest son, Cal, is here today, and Calvin, I hope you took as much joy from those creations over the years that I did. Now that I've shared these stories with you this morning, I want you to see and understand how those interests and passion played such an influential part of my career and led me to my previous job at the NCAA and to my current role as commissioner of the MIAA. I was sitting in your seat 30 years ago wondering what I would do with my business degree. And I was sitting in your same seat 25 years ago wondering what I would do with my law degree. For 2 decades now, my career is centered on the things I've enjoyed doing for a very long time and things that I did before I was even paid to do them. I discovered a way I could use my business and law degrees, follow my passion, and have those interests be a big part of my career. For my life, it has always included some type of event management and rules making, for sports competitions to be specific. And I've used my business skills and my legal training to achieve success and take on bigger and more important responsibilities. For some of our graduates, your passion might be music. For others, it might be traveling or exploring. For some, it might be physical fitness and health. Whatever your interests, whether long held since childhood or recently discovered at UNK, I challenge all of you to recognize and understand those passions, define your purpose, and look for opportunities to focus your career or professional life in those interests. As I mentioned earlier, the second thing I want to touch on is to highlight a few core principles I've discovered in intercollegiate athletics and encourage you to think about those as you begin the next chapter of your life. According to the Olympic Legacy website, the athletic ideal is above all the primary legacy of the ancient Olympics. The website details how the ancient Greeks helped develop athletic ideals by believing that the enhancement of the mind, body, and spirit were linked. The Greeks believed a well-educated person was instructed in all areas of mind, body, and spirit. Physical training was valued for its role in the development of such qualities as endurance and patience. We are told the Greeks believed that sport helped with the development of a disciplined, devout, virtuous citizen of the democracy. The philosophy was the success of government depended on the character of its citizenry. The Olympic Legacy website goes on to detail how the ancient Greek society was very competitive, with an unmatched passion for sport. Athleticism in ancient Greece was not isolated into the categories of just sport and physical fitness. Rather, it was a blend of civic, educational, social, and moral principles. Athletics were considered an indispensable part of education, not just extracurricular activities. Now, I've shared this brief lesson with you from the Olympic Legacy website because the athletic ideal of excellence in mind, body, and spirit has been at the core of my philosophy for intercollegiate athletic participation on our college campuses. As a vice president at the NCAA, this is the environment I help promote for Division II athletics. At Division II schools like UNK, the philosophical approach for athletics is defined as life in the balance, in which student athletes are provided opportunities, encouragement, and resources to excel academically, athletically, and as citizens in their community. I discovered how important these values are for a full and well-rounded life, and I want to encourage all of you to think about these as important areas to focus on as graduates of this great university. First, excellence in mind. Commit yourself to being a lifelong learner. Be an avid reader. Search for ways to improve your skills through training programs and professional development opportunities. Think about ways to advance your career with a graduate degree. Second, excellence in body. Stay fit. Be healthy. Make wise decisions about what you eat, how often you exercise, the amount of sleep you get. Be a good role model with healthy habits. And finally, excellence in spirit. Think beyond yourself. Give back to charities and to your alma mater. Make your community a better place to live in. Share your talents with others. Get involved with your town or city. These are some of the keys to success and happiness I've discovered for my life. I hope you'll consider excellence in mind, body, and spirit so you will be a successful and happy UNK alum. Congratulations again on your success and for those achievements in the future that will be the direct result of your hard work at UNK. Thanks for inviting me to be here, and best of luck in your future endeavors.
Thank you, Mr. Racy, for your address to the graduates and for being with us on this special day. The Leland Holt Security Mutual Life Distinguished Faculty Award is presented each year at winter commencement. The award honors Mr. Leland Holt, an alumnus of our institution, and it commemorates his many years of leadership at Security Mutual Life. The award fund was created by Mr. Holt and Security Mutual Life and provides a stipend of $5,000 to a UNK faculty member who has demonstrated excellence in teaching, research, and service. Presenting the 2016 Leland Holt Award this morning will be Chancellor Christensen.
I believe that today's recipient of the Leland Holt Security Mutual Life Faculty Award exemplifies what this award is really all about. A popular and passionate teacher, a scholar and a creative artist, and someone whose record of service raises to the level of leadership. Always prepared and enthusiastic, always ready for a new challenge, and described by a colleague as a model of the paradigm of the scholarly teacher in the classroom. This faculty member has taught a wide variety of courses throughout his career, ranging from first-year classes to general studies courses to graduate seminars. In both the traditional classroom settings and online, it is said that a class with his name, that it's attached to it, always fills quickly, and after taking one of his courses, students are eager to take another. Comments such as loves it, keeps on top of it, communicates with enthusiasm, and I'm honored to have had the privilege to work with him, are peppered throughout his student evaluations. His record of scholarly activity is superb. It includes 4 books. One of them is on Amazon's list of bestsellers in film, and another has been internationally reviewed and honored. Add this to his 9 chapters in books edited by other scholars, is evidence of his standing in his field and the regard to which his professional colleagues have of him. Add an array of articles, screenplays, reviews in scholarly venues, conference presentations, stage directions, and many, many more. It becomes apparent that he's a pace setter in his discipline. Today's recipient holds a record of service that is equally impressive, both in diversity and in volume. It includes, but is not limited to, organization and direction of conferences, mentoring of new faculty, service on faculty senate, membership on his college advisory committee, interim director of the Museum of Nebraska Art, interim dean of his college, and a term of associate dean in his college, and department chair. He's been active in initiatives using iPads and the open access textbook project on our campus. He's been crucial in the development of his department's online master's program, and the list goes on and on and on. A committed teacher, prolific scholar, leader by example in service to his profession, Professor of English Sam Umlin, gives me great pleasure to announce you are this year's 2016 recipient of the Leland Holt Security Mutual Life Distinguished Faculty Award. Would you please come to the podium? Congratulations. You know, Sam, it's not unusual for people to be surprised, but usually they figure it out before the last paragraph of the introduction. We do salute you for your remarkable accomplishments. Thank you for everything you've done for UNK.
And Sam, on behalf of your colleagues and many friends, please accept our warmest congratulations. Now we have arrived at that special moment, the conferring of degrees. We will begin with the awarding of the graduate degrees. Candidates will be presented by Dr. Kenya Taylor, Associate Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs and Dean of Graduate Studies and Research.
Will the candidates for graduate degrees please rise? Chancellor Christensen, these applicants have fulfilled all the requirements established by the Board of Regents for their respective graduate degrees. Therefore, the graduate faculty recommends that these candidates be granted the graduate degree along with the privileges and responsibilities that accompany the degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, and upon the recommendation of the faculty at the University of Nebraska at Kearney, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate graduate degree and admit you to its rights, honors, privileges, and obligations.
Congratulations.
Candidates, you may be seated. Department Chair and Professor of Biology Janet Steele will read the candidates' names. Hooding the candidates for graduate degrees are Department Chair and Professor of Marketing and Management Information Systems Greg Brockmeyer, Professor of Counseling and School Psychology David Hoff, Assistant Professor of Art and Design Mallory Wetherill, and Assistant Professor of History Jenny Turman.
Easy. What do I need to see? Matthew Andy Perrion. Nancy Sue Hansen. Eric Glenn Bell. Laura Y. Bigley. Jessica Claire Bolander. Tessa G. Dobish. Jessica Lynn Inc. Lindsay Lee English. Brittany E. Gauthier. Stephanie Ann Hansen. Brianna Renee Hawks. Taryn Lee Hendricks. Anthony Kobza. Deborah Delia Miles. Catherine Jo Morris. Kenneth Anthony Moses II. Christine Ann Niemeyer. Michael J. Persempieri. Marcus E. Price. Amy Elizabeth Schrader. Megan Sue Steinkruger. Nathaniel Story. Carla Suzanne Tranmer. Morgan L. Wheeler. Joseph W. Wickman. Sarah Hardin. Kyla John Walker. Tara Diane Cuban. Michelle Beth Maley. Andrew Demetrius Marshall. Jamie Sue Edelman. Angela L. Cable. Sarah Coleman. Megan Nicole Dolan. Betsy Klain. Willow Ann Covada. Blanca Amelia Ostorga. Kristen Jane Simon. Kelly Aaron Wiest. Haley S. Wiseman.
Chancellor Christensen, these are the recipients of our graduate degrees. Will you all please join me in extending our congratulations to them?
At this time, we will confer the undergraduate degrees. Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic and Student Affairs, Charles Bisek, will present the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees please rise? Chancellor Christensen, I am happy to present to you the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in their specialized areas. They have completed all the requirements for the degrees as prescribed by the University of Nebraska at Kearney and the Board of Regents. It is the recommendation of the faculty that they be granted their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I do hereby confer upon each of you the baccalaureate degree and admit you to the fellowship of educated women and men with all of its rights, honors, privileges, and obligations. Congratulations.
Baccalaureate candidates, you may be seated. The undergraduate degrees will be presented by the deans of the academic colleges. Timothy Burkink, College of Business and Technology. Cheryl Feinstein, College of Education. William Germa, Fine Arts and Humanities. And Peter Longo, College of Natural and Social Sciences. Reading the names of the graduates will be Associate Dean and Associate Professor of Economics, Bree Doherty, College of Business and Technology. Associate Dean and Associate Professor of Teacher Education, Sherry Crow, College of Education. Associate Dean and Associate Professor of Modern Languages, Darren Snyder, College of Fine Arts and Humanities. And Professor of Biology, Paul Twigg, College of Natural and Social Sciences. We will begin with the College of Business and Technology.
the College of Business and Technology is proud to announce the following candidates. Jacob Ronald Finley. Abdul Wahab Akbar. Jacob M. Allen. Abdul Kareem Othawini. Kioski Amo. Trey Allen Anderson. Rachel B. Anderson. Larry Bankoli. Nicholas C. Behrens. Jordan Marie Beek. Caleb Leo Bilsbach. Bailey Jane Boyce. Georgie Ann Broombaugh. Joseph Allen Shattuck. Abby Christine Castaneda. Lisa K. Sharon. Colin Angelo Semino. Jade Clement. Marky L. Coleman. Bailey Suzanne Davis. Taylor Douglas. Austin Edgehill. Zane Christian Ellis. Brett Ariga. Morgan Elizabeth Kaylee Fuller. Narumi Fukuroka. Christian Maria Garcia Escamilla. Isis Anel Garcia Tapia. Austin M. Joecki. Jordan Taylor Goen. Megan M. Gress. Charles Haydenfeld. M. Jerem Hall. Demi A. Higgins. Morgan Lynn Hofferber. Catherine M. Holmes. Caden Reed Huxell. Jalen Matthew Irish. Sinai Ito. Natalie D. Jansen. Joseph M. Jacobson. Andrew Michael Jensen. Tanner James Johnson. Alexandria M. Cluna. Caitlin Glenn Coe. Michael E. Corris. Levi Allen Cum. Kylie Ann Lagino. Trevor Michael Limmer. Jeffrey Liu. James A. Loop. Natalie Lopez Perez. Kathy A. Lutz. Garrett Ron Martin. Anna Martinez. Adrian Elaine Massey. Amanda Sue Mead. Kyler M. Michaels. Takakara McKinney. Amanda Jane Negro. Landon Ray Nordblom. William T. Obermeyer. Darby Stephen Ortwig. Molly Ann Osterberg. Tori Denise Payne. Peyton Prawl. Ricardo Ramirez Aranda. Abby Rhodes. Cole Daniel Shear. Leah Noel Schwantz. Jacob Ray Sheldon. Jeremiah J. Staraska. Jordan Garrett Staraska. Levi Steele. Luke Thomas Strawhecker. Jessica Tennille. Yoshio To. Nicole Brianne Treadway. Jared Allen Tree. Alva Anthony Troyer. Tiffany L. Villiger. Lauren Artis Walker. Austin Worth. Carrie Wilson. Raynon Hu. Jesse Richard Zwiener.
The College of Education is pleased and proud to present our candidates for graduation. Andrew Roger Hansen. Kevin Thomas Butters. Freddie Renee Armejo. Jessica L. Ballard. Brittany Jean Bumba. Hannah Janine Beck. Dexter Lee Becker. Joey J. Beckman. Max Beeler. Jenna Ray Campbell. Brooke J. Caravan. Michaela Marie Cochran. Jessica Jeray Cook. Leah Elizabeth Danielson. Danielle Dorans. Erin R. Eggle. Reagan Jean Furno. Emily Ann Furley. Megan Lee Gifford. Janetta Ann Grantziger. Ashley Ann Hansel. Taylor May Hansen. Taylor Brooke Hansen. Caitlin J. Hessman. Julia Faith Hill. Kelsey Louise Hayner. Brianna Lene Yonke. Claire Johnson. Latham L. Cars. Kaylee Ann Kearns. Tiffany N. Kiyamase. Stephanie M. Kirkland. Megan Lorraine Klingelhofer. Maddie Mae Klinkman. Brandy Dwayne Land. Dylan Jacob Line. Jill Marie Malem. Brianna Eileen Mazankowski. Gracie Elizabeth McDowell. Allison Nicole Melcher. Mackenzie Renee Miller. Tiffany J. Nagel. Brenda Marie Neville. Yin Hong Win. Megan Nicole Orchard. Abigail Kayleen Paxton. Caleb L. Pritchard. Carrie Lee Prosowski. Barbara Ryan. Victoria N. Reeder. Catherine Marie Rui. Jared Schoeneman. Sydney Schroeder. Patrick Samuel Smith. Donita M. Stanton. Evelyn Vega. Bethany Lee von Spreckelson. Kelsey Jade Walgren. Kendra Weichman. Jessica Lee White. Angelica Mary Young. Elizabeth Caitlin Zuha. Emily Page Carlson. Danielle Nicole Coons. Aaron R. Dwyer. Ty Thomas Elsner. Jackson Graham. Chad D. Hulse. Shane Alexander Hewson. Colin Larry Janischek. Darren Michael Mason. Matthew Albert Miller. Matthew Glenn Nickerson. Ty M. Ottoson. Erin Elaine Reimers. Shane Mackenzie Sharkey. Yuya Shirahama. Nain Torres. Alexa Christine Whipple. Rachel Renee Wiedenfeld. Logan C. Yeager. Daiki Yoshino. Elizabeth Merriweather Advey. Andrew M. Davis. Megan N. Gaines. Corey Hickson. Caitlin McCall Keeling. Tessa Lee Conan. Troy Stephen McCulley. Chelsea Renee Raising.
The faculty of the College of Fine Arts and Humanities is pleased and proud to congratulate the following graduates. Brian Evan Hill. J.C. L. Anderson. Alicia Jacqueline Daly. Austin Blake Keller. Masaki Nobuta. Emily Rose Thomas. Morgan Shane Ray Whipperling. Bethany F. Burney. Sarah Jean Mosman. Devin Lujan Aguirre. Molly J. Anson. Jeremiah N. Calcara. Daniel Joseph Carlson. Katie Ann Daly. Grant Pierce. Maria Sophia Pickering. Ana Cristina Salazar Feliz. Josephine Crayfeld Steinauer. Skylar M. Tatro. Evelyn M. Williams. Yamin Zhu. Robert Bombeck. Shai Matson. Elaine June Earhart. Tyler Joseph Hilleman. Taylor Renee Hubbard. Ruth M. Vakoch. And Tana A. Ward.
On behalf of the College of Natural and Social Sciences, it's my privilege to recognize our candidates. Jeffrey Dean Engelhoff. Aaron Avitia. Rasim Brokmoff. Jacob Brian McGinley. Kelsey Ruth Wilson. Ian Bish. Alex William Schoenman. Aaron N. Schutt. Devin James Solko. Evan Michael Augustine. Louisa Nicole Ongst. Connor Powell Beard. Shane Taylor Bloom. Coy Michelle Bradley. Sarah Marie Boulin. Brian Robert Calvin. Christopher Ryan Backema. Gladys Felix. Cheyenne Lee Gotch. Audrey M. Hake. Logan Dale Harris. Daniel L. Harshbarger. Marilee Hermosillo. Tangi M. Heilman. Jessica L. Hofert. Samantha Ann Liebman. Dalton Lewis Liebschwager. Burke Jacob Linneman. Jesse J. Lux. Brian Lee Martinez. Daniel Alexander McKenzie. Luke Edward McPhillips. Chase A. Miles. Keisha L. Moore, Justice X. Mott, Jacob Ortley, Daniel Peñaflor Garcia, Jacqueline Alicia Renderos, Lindsay Marie Redlin, Paola Rodriguez, Samantha Jo Rawson, Robert J. Schaefer, Samantha Catherine Schreiber, Michaela S. Scoville, Jordan Elizabeth Sherman, Brittany Judith K. Schultz, Jacob J. Stokes, Melinda L. Stretch, Spencer Alexander Cito, Alan Michael Taylor, Cheryl Ann Timko, Leonard Manuel Valenzuela, Nathan F. Wangler, Ashley Cachet Ware, Marissa L. Warren, Zachary A. Widger, China Christine Woodside, Shiloh Penn Parker, and Sierra Rain Pissarro.
Chancellor Christensen, these are the baccalaureate graduates. Will you all please join me in extending our congratulations to them?
Congratulations, graduates. Chancellor Christensen.
At this point in the program, I'm going to need a little help. So everyone who is a UNK, a Kearney State College, and if there's any normal school graduates, would you please stand right now and help me? So UNK, Kearney State graduates, alumni, thank you. Now, you're going to help me this morning, and I'd like you to remain standing for a very important tradition, and that's the turning of the tassel. The turning of the tassel after candidates have received their diplomas is a time-honored tradition in higher education. It symbolizes the transition from candidate to graduate, from student to alumni. This is a well-earned privilege. Graduates, now is the appropriate time to stand with your fellow alumni and turn your tassel. You may be seated. Thank you. There's another very important tradition, and that's to recognize our distinguished faculty and our emeriti faculty. Would all of you please stand and receive our warm appreciation? Faculty and alumni faculty, please stand. Thank you. There's a very dedicated group of staff who have made today very possible. They've worked extra hours. They've come in on days that they had off to make sure that today ran smoothly, and it's done very well. We couldn't do it without you. Would all the staff who've helped with this please stand or wave, and let's give them our appreciation. Graduates, the diplomas that you hold in your hand do not guarantee success in life, but they do tell you you've received the best possible preparation. The citizens of Nebraska have given a lot of their resources so that you may be successful. And I think that you owe them something back, and that's to work for the common good and to give back to whatever community you choose to live in. Today's a very important day in the life of the university. It is the most important day for a university. With you as our graduates, our future is extremely bright. I trust that good fortune will find you always. And I really appreciate everyone who's stayed. We value that students come across the stage and hear their name individually, and it's impressive, and I appreciate everyone who stayed and participated in today's events. Have a wonderful holiday season. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor. And now, as the commencement ceremony concludes, I ask the audience to please remain seated until the recessional has been completed. And then please proceed cautiously, as the latest weather report says sidewalks and roads may be slippery. University Marshal Garrison, Gonfaloniers, would you please prepare for the recessional? Will the stage party and university faculty please stand? Mr. Powell, University Marshal, please begin the recessional.